tactical lineups as you see them?
Yeah, well, obviously this the back three that Conte had for Chelsea's gone out the window. It's a 4-3-3. And looking at Kante last week, I'm really interested to see if he's got the freedom that he was given last week to go and express himself a little bit more. As for Arsenal, well, the new manager's come in. He's going to have to take some time, but he's been talking.
95. So it was a perfect start for Chelsea last weekend, 3-0 at Huddersfield. Encouraged to shoot, and Pedro. And still Pedro. There's an overlap being made here by Nacho Monreal. And plenty of red and white in the middle. Jorginho. Lovely ball back to Alonso, takes it in stride. Here's Pedro, and that's quite exceptional from Chelsea. Superb goal. The passing was accurate, the finish was lethal. And Chelsea lead Arsenal by 1-0.
Yeah, great goal. I mean, questions remain. How on earth is Pedro that far clear? Where were the defenders? But a lovely run by Alonso. Mkhitaryan can't get anywhere near him. See here, Mkhitaryan's with Alonso, then he just loses a lovely ball by Jorginho. Pedro's offside there, of course he is, but can't get back. That's onside. And it's in the back of the net. Chelsea lead 1-0.
The problem is that Bellerin goes in far too deep.
And then Barkley! Last season. Here's an opportunity though for Aubameyang, who's hardly seen it so far. Guendouzi, it's a good run by Hector Bellerin. He's managed to catch Alonso. It's a big chance here for Arsenal, and it's missed by Aubameyang. And you can't believe he's managed to miss from there.
Oh, it's actually harder to put it where it did. Great run, great pass from Guendouzi. Very, very close. He takes the time, Bellerin. Leaves on Mkhitaryan, puts it on a plate for Aubameyang.
Team matches, but there's an opportunity the other way for Morata. And still Morata, and that's a goal that will give him so much confidence. It doubles Chelsea's lead. Arsenal torn to shreds by one simple ball forward, and a really cool finish by Alvaro Morata. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 0.
Aubameyang misses. Arsenal fall asleep yet again at the back. This is just a long, hopeful ball over the top, and Morata is far too quick for Mustafi. Long ball in between the two centre defenders. Instead of keeping him that way, Mustafi allows him to cut inside onto his left foot, and he just drills it past them. Lovely goal for Chelsea.
Aspilicueta. Here's Alex Iwobi, and then there's Mkhitaryan, and they've missed another one. Well, it's almost a carbon copy of the miss from Aubameyang.
Yeah. Shot by Ozil. It's Aspilicueta on the arm, but it's not a penalty. And as it progresses, I mean, that was a little bit more difficult from Mkhitaryan, that one. But still, he still should have scored. Just needs to get over it, doesn't he? Just bobble it down into the ground, anything.
Chelsea, in fact, we'll get back to that because here's Iwobi. And then Mkhitaryan, well, there's the goal. Against the run of play, Henrik Mkhitaryan lashes one back in for Arsenal to cut the deficit here at Stamford Bridge. Mkhitaryan's first goal of the season, and it's Chelsea 2, Arsenal 1.
Well, he didn't get hold of his first chance. He certainly gets hold of this one. This is Willian getting caught, waiting for the ball. Monreal does well.
In behind Guendouzi. And then Morata managed to tee him up. Plenty of red and white in the middle, and they're back on level terms. It's thumped in by Alex Iwobi, and it's Arsenal's turn to rip Chelsea apart with a simple passing movement and a thumping finish from Iwobi. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2.
Entertaining game this, isn't it? What's happened to the Chelsea defence this time around? We've scored 2, we've had 2 sitters, Arsenal. Again, no pressure on the ball here. Mkhitaryan goes off, comes back in. He's onside, no problem there. And then nobody's defending. We could have picked out anybody, far post.
Oh, space for Iwobi. Drilled in, and there's another chance that's just wide from Aubameyang. Bellerin.
He's in again.
Henrik Mkhitaryan, problems for Chelsea. There's another cross and another miss. Bellerin.
It's in again.
Henrik Mkhitaryan, problems for Chelsea. There's another cross and another miss.
Raise their game again.
Well, the blow on the whistle from Martin Atkinson. Thank you, fellas. Perfect timing. So Lucas Torreira on for Granit Xhaka. Before them in the early weeks of the season and never really slowed down. Aubameyang. Here's Barkley. Still Barkley. Good effort, good save. A lot of confidence shown there from Barkley, and an important hand on that from
David Luiz.
It's the dipper, and it's beaten away by Mkhitaryan to Ramsey, and he spilled it, but he... Pedro. Got Giroud to aim at now. Kante coming. Hazard skips away from Lacazette. Olivier Giroud calling for it in the middle. So is Alonso. There's the finish, and Chelsea back in front in the London derby. It's Chelsea 3, Arsenal 2, and it's Marcos Alonso.
Yeah, and Hazard instrumental again. We spoke all day defensively about Arsenal, and this time it's Lacazette. Firstly giving the ball away, and then second, not chasing Hazard, not chasing Alonso, allowing him just to...
Olivier Giroud's gone to join Kante in the box. He's got all kinds of time here, Alonso. Giroud! Little layoff by Mkhitaryan to Ramsey, who can hit one! 1v1 against Socrates, and then Olivier Giroud.